It's important to note this attack took place on the Jewish holiday Shavuot, and it marks the day the Torah was given to Moses. It also is considered a harvest festival. Scripps News Group in Denver spoke with a rabbi about the significance of an attack on this day.
It's very, very frightening. The level of anti-Semitic incidents that we have seen and we are seeing and we are experiencing is alarming. We at Temple Emmanuel have taken very intense security protocols to make sure that our congregation is safe. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but every Jewish event, it's always a possibility.
In a statement, the group Jewish Colorado says, "We are outraged and heartbroken over the vicious attack. Our community has consistently warned that hateful and reductive rhetoric about Israel and Jews puts us in danger. We're not being alarmist. We're just paying attention." End quote. The local Jewish community in Colorado Springs is also speaking out after the attack. News 5's Maggie Bryan joins me now after speaking with the leaders of a local cultural center. And Maggie, they say attacks like these make them hesitant to be a part of any public demonstration, which is just awful to hear.
That's right, Megan. And that's coming from a Jewish couple who's been advocating for their community for decades. Paulette and David Greenberg opened the Greenberg Center for Learning and Tolerance in Colorado Springs back in 2003. The goal of the center is to spark respectful conversations between all cultures. And that's the message they hope others will hear, especially after the attack in Boulder.
1325 Pearl Street, the courthouse. There is a male with a blowtorch setting people on fire.
A targeted attack at the Pearl Street Mall
Right there, he's throwing Molotov cocktails.
is affecting those far beyond Boulder.
And I thought, I can't believe this. I can't believe that someone to do these to people, the people who are kind, innocent people, and doing what they felt is the right thing.
Paulette and David Greenberg have been pillars in the Colorado Springs Jewish community for decades. Through the Greenberg Center for Learning and Tolerance, the Jewish couple helps promote conversations between people from different backgrounds and cultures.
And a lot of times I might not agree with you, but I have to respect you for how you feel.
The goal is to create understanding and prevent animosity that in extreme cases can lead to this.
We can't do nothing about that.
What investigators are calling a hate crime against pro-Israeli demonstrators in Boulder.
I was just sort of shocked and couldn't believe it. And then I'm thinking, and that's why I sort of hate to go any place that there are crowds or people you don't know what somebody's going to do.
For the younger generations, how do you suggest they get out and support any kind of cause they want when the threat of violence is very real in today's world?
It's sort of hard.
Very hard.
It's very hard because I grew up to work with people to make it better.
I also spoke with Father John Polakowski, a priest who was one of the original board members of the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C. He told me over the phone that anti-Semitism is a threat to not just Jewish people, but the whole world.
If hatred gets lodged into our culture, it's very hard to get rid of it. And today it may be the Jews, and tomorrow it's going to be someone else.
While the Greenbergs say they're saddened by the act of terror, they believe their purpose is even stronger. What is your message to people who choose violence as an answer?
I think violence is an inappropriate approach to treating a problem that exists.
And there is hope today that if people want to get it, they should get it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I reached out to several pro-Palestinian groups to hear their message after the attack. I did not hear back from any local groups, but a group of 15 Muslim organizations from across Colorado sent a joint statement saying, in part, "We reject the attack and his claim of advocating for Palestinians. The actions of individuals who resort to violence not only undermine the legitimate exercise of free speech, but also inflict harm on innocent lives and sow division within our communities." In studio, I'm Maggie Bryan, News 5.